Good morning. It is Friday, December 3rd, and I am awake and rejuvenated after my sleep. I went to bed early last night, like I do every morning. I don't think that's a surprise that I fall asleep early, but I have to work today. So I'm going to be opening my Advents before I get going, and let's do that. So for my first Advent, we're going to do the tea. I did not get to try the Earl Grey yesterday. I just didn't get around to tasting it. So I still have that to taste. More on that later. And let's see what today is. Ooh, this sounds really good. This is apple cider. Now that sounds like it's more up my alley. So let's see what this smells like, if I can even smell it. No, I can't smell it. Not with my COVID nose. It's it's just amazing how the human body works and how a virus can just take away your senses like that. But it most certainly did. I'm a little disappointed I can't smell it because it looks so good. I'm like almost sticking it in my nose trying to smell it, but it does, from what I can smell, it smells like it's going to be good, and I'm pretty excited. I will say that I can taste better than I can smell, even though my taste isn't back all the way, but like smelling is still like not that much of a thing right now. So let's get to opening my yarn Advent. Look at, we got confetti. And let's see what day 3 is today. So where is my card? Okay, so day 3 is roasted chestnut. So let's see what roasted chestnut looks like. I'm gonna imagine it's got browns in it. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Oh my God, and I love the sparkle. So that is roasted chestnut. I cannot wait to put these in my blanket. Okay, and the last one is the Pearl Smith stitch marker. So here is day 3. Oh, wow, this one's gorgeous. I'm trying to hold it with my long nails. So here is day 3. It is this beautiful teal color. That is so gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and slip that in the stitch marker case here. I've decided I'm keeping my stitch markers and my needle stoppers in here. So that was day 3. So I realized that I forgot to show you, or I'm not even sure if I did. I don't even remember if I showed you the progress I made on the stripy socks yesterday. I did show some progress in the morning, but I don't think I showed the rest of the progress. So I have not worked on these this morning yet. I don't have time. I'm going to have to wait until I get home from work. This sun is shining. Hold on. Okay, that's better. So here is the Rainbows and Sprinkles 24 stripe sock set. And here we are. This is the first stripe. So, oh, I just pulled my needle out. Hold on. There we go. So here is where I'm at. And so this crazy thing is happening. So a couple things. First of all, it's 24 stripes, but I added a contrasting toe. So I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work with the 24 stripes. I don't know if that's gonna make it that I have less stripes or like how this is all gonna work out, but there's that. And then the second thing is, look at the coloring. If you notice, it's not one solid color. It is multiple, it almost looks like multiple stripes of color. So I wasn't sure like where the first stripe ended. So what I just did was I kept knitting until, so here's the next color. The next color is obviously significantly different. It's blue. And I just decided to make that my stopping point, and I'll continue with the blue today. I'm not sure how the blue is going to work up. Like, I don't know if it's going to have like multiple tones like this, but I love it. I think this is so beautiful. And the cool thing about it is that I've been looking on Instagram, and everyone kind of started the socks differently. So the kit came with 2 contrasting skeins, a gray and a pink. So some people use gray, some people use pink like I did for the toes, and some people started from the outside of the cake. It looks like where the pink is. So their socks have pink starting stripes, and then some people started toe up, some people started cuff down. So everyone's sock, I think, is gonna look a little different and unique. And I love that she gave us so many options with this little kit. This kit is from Rainbows and Sprinkles, and she is an Australian dyer. So this did come from Australia, and it was reasonably priced. I don't think that it was unusually expensive at all, even with the shipping. And I'm so happy because Rainbows. So I am knitting these on 2 separate 9-inch circular needles, size 0 Chigus, and doing them simultaneously. So that's the progress on my socks, and I will be adding on the blue stripe later on today when I get home from work. Today is going to be a long day at work. I start at about our first clients around 10:30, and then we're not done until after 6 tonight. So I'm going to be there quite a while. We're doing a couple highlights, a couple colors, and a Brazilian blowout. And a Brazilian blowout is a chemical process that straightens your hair, and it's very potent, and you have to wear glasses when you're doing it because it stings your eyes. Like, it literally, last time I was doing it, I was crying as I was blow drying this lady's hair. So that's what my day looks like. When I get home tonight, if I'm not too tired, because I think my schedule ends at 6, which means I might get home around 7, which is a little late for me to start picking anything up. So when I get home tonight, I'm going to try to at least add in the blue stripe before I go to bed. So we'll see how that goes. For my Cozy Memories blanket, this morning, I did finish this square this morning. So this was a row 1 mini, and I have, let me see here. So here are the first 3 days of the advent calendar. So here we have sugar cookie, city lights, and the chestnut, right? The roasted chestnut. So these colors are kind of muted and very similar. So I think instead of adding one of these skeins a day, like I had planned on just putting it into my blanket every day, I think I'm going to lag behind a little bit. Excuse me. Allergies. I think I'm going to lag behind a little bit and see what comes up in the advent calendar, and then choose the ones to put in while alternating with my row 1 minis, because my color scheme for my blanket is very bright. So if you look, a lot of these are very vivid and bright. So I want to put sugar cookie next. So I'm going to go ahead and add in, where are we at here? Here we go. So I want to go ahead and I want to add in sugar cookie right here, because I think that'll be a really nice contrast for this square. But if I were to continue on with these, it would just be too similar. So I'm gonna just kind of wait and see where this month takes us, and then choose which minis to put in the blanket. And I'm not really concerned about whether or not they all are gonna end up in the blanket. It's okay if they don't. I have a basket full of minis. I collect minis. I love minis. I have more minis than I could probably ever knit, but I love collecting them and I have them for when I need them. So I want to try to start a granny stripe blanket as well. I'm afraid if I start that I won't work on my cozy memories. So I don't think I'm going to start that this Advent season. I'm going to try and make as much progress on those cozy memories as possible, because it's been 4 years already and I have like a bottom of the blanket. I have not made progress. So I want to focus on that. And as much as I want to start the granny stripe blanket, I know that it's probably not a good time for that. So I'm going to continue to work on the cozy memories and alternate the row one with my advent calendar and previous year's advent calendars too. I have just years worth of minis collected, so I have plenty to choose to put into that blanket. So that's all I have for Advents. Let's pull a tarot card for today. So like I mentioned, this is the Winter Weight Tarot deck. It's all Christmas themed. I'm loving this deck. I think that it's such a great deck because it is the traditional Rider-Waite, which is the standard for tarot decks, modern tarot decks. And the images tell the story of what the card means. And this is just based off of that. So it's the exact same Rider-Waite with Santas. So let's see what we have to learn for today. What do I need to learn for today? Okay. So this is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is kind of like boredom. Like you're bored with things. This man is being offered, this elf is being offered this cup, but he's not paying attention to it. So like maybe you have like options and you're not really like paying attention to what is being offered to you. It could be like, I said boredom. Let me think. Okay, so I'm going to read an excerpt from one of my books because I think that it explains it so well and I'm stumbling over my words. So I'm going to have a little help this morning. So the Four of Cups can appear when you're bored or dissatisfied with your everyday life. You may feel disengaged, apathetic, or unmotivated, maybe because life has become dull. The Four of Cups invites you to bring your attention inward and reevaluate your situation to find a deeper meaning in what you do. So that's the Four of Cups for today. So, sorry. I am going to get ready to go to work and I will see everyone a little bit later. Everyone have an amazing day. So I had to come back on here for a second because something interesting just happened. So I went into my Instagram to start answering and replying to messages, and I realized that I had message requests, which I haven't seen before. I mean, I've seen message requests before, but usually it's reserved for spam, and they usually do a really good job at like filtering out spam accounts. So I haven't really been paying much attention to that, and I had messages from you guys replying to my stories or sending me comments, and I haven't seen them. I am so upset and like devastated right now because I love replying to everyone's messages and chatting with you guys, and to know that people have been trying to reach me and it looks like I've just ignored them is heartbreaking. So if you have tried to message me and I'm not answering or anything, please feel free to leave a comment on a picture because I get those, or to email me. I am so sorry that I have missed your guys' messages. So I cannot apologize enough, and I will try to get better about checking those message requests. So everyone, have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, it's whiskey o'clock. Well, we know which one day 3 is, that's for sure. We figured that out yesterday.
I should have got a pair of pliers or something.
I know, right? You think we'd have learned by day 3.
Come on. Here we go. At least they're in there nice and secure.
Yeah.
So this is a milk and honey. It's an Israeli single malt.
No?
No.
Oh.
No. And I'm going to drink it, but no.
No, I'm going to drink it.
It tastes like charcoal.
Like charcoal?
Yeah, it's weird.
I wish I could smell. Well,
Yeah, no.
day 3 is a no-go.
No. No. Golly.
And that is, I can't even end this video because I'm laughing too hard. And that is the whiskey advent calendar from Flaviar. Day 3 is a no-go.
No-go. No. Oh my.
So Brandon was not able to finish that glass of whiskey, and capturing that reaction on camera was priceless. So I have had a long night. I got home from work around after 6, and we had dinner, and I'm just wiped. I have to work again tomorrow in the morning, so I'm going to save my stripy socks for tomorrow and then just make up the difference, and it'll be okay. So I hope everyone has an amazing night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.